Can jury prejudice lead to an unfair trial verdict? Imagine sitting in a courtroom, hearing about a case that already feels familiar because of what you've seen on the news. Could your opinions influence the verdict? That's what jury prejudice is all about. It happens when jurors have pre-existing biases or opinions about the defendant or the case that aren't based on the evidence in court. These biases can shape how they see the case from the start. When jurors come into a trial with strong opinions, they might interpret evidence differently. For example, if someone has heard negative media stories about the defendant, they might be more likely to believe guilt without fully examining the facts. This is called pretrial publicity bias. It can make jurors lean toward a guilty verdict even if the evidence isn't clear. During the trial, these biases can grow stronger. Jurors might dismiss defense evidence or interpret ambiguous facts as proof of guilt. Sometimes, they even influence each other during deliberations. If one juror strongly believes the defendant is guilty, others might follow that lead, making it hard to reach a fair decision. This is known as group bias or jury unanimity bias. Confirmation bias also plays a role. Jurors tend to focus on information that confirms what they already believe and ignore anything that suggests innocence. This can distort how they see witness testimony and evidence. Racial or ethnic biases can also affect decisions, especially if no safeguards are in place. These biases can unfairly sway the verdict against minority defendants. Knowing your rights means understanding that everyone has the right to an impartial jury. Courts try to protect this right through processes like jury selection, where potential jurors are questioned to find biases. Judges can also give instructions to jurors to ignore outside information and focus only on evidence presented in court. Sometimes, moving the trial to a different location helps reduce pretrial publicity bias. For defendants, it's important to raise concerns early if they believe bias might influence the jury. They can request a change of venue, challenge biased jurors during voir dire, or ask the judge to give specific instructions to jurors about impartiality. These steps help protect the right to a fair trial. Understanding how prejudice can influence jury decisions reminds everyone that fairness is vital in justice. It's essential to recognize these biases and take steps to prevent them from affecting the outcome of a case. When biases go unchecked, the risk of an unfair verdict increases, which can undermine trust in the legal system.